Right, this is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Mohamed Salah. Frimpong, played over towards the opposite flank. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Vardio. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Vitz.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
And it's played forward. Lewis. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cherki. Rodri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that has been clubbed away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mohamed Salah. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Vardio. Doku.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva, played back in. Cherki, over to the left. Doku. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Vips. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Haaland. And he's away. Haaland! Kerkesh gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. And that's a date. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alistair can get it clear. Chance, surely! Vince, can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Frimpong. Out to the right, back into the middle. And here's Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Stones forwards and with intent. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Through. Rodri. Now it's Doku. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to get it clear. And it's Lewis. Haaland. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland is offering a right smile.
We hit half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Guardiola. Doku. And here's Doku. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Can he deliver? Very nicely done. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Isak is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guardiola. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good move. Tries a shot! Haaland is flagged offside. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mamadashvili, long ball by the goalkeeper. Played out wide. Hit into the middle. Ruben Dias, chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lewis. Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Marmouche. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Dias. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he cuts out the supply, and it's gone back to the keeper. Konate, aim forwards. Kerkez, gently done. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Chiesa. In comes the corner. And there's going to be another change here. Rodri can get it clear. And it's Soboslai. Good defending, very good defending. That's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ruben Dias shifted upfield, and here's Chiesa. Chiesa! They'll try to, could be danger here. Aimed in towards the centre. Time to deliver. In once more. And that's been repelled.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
He's found a way through. Up he goes! Taken with style. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Foden. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Deftly away. Nice physical challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Isak played through into space. Isak. Frimpong. Here's Gravenberg. Chiesa! Just took too long getting forward.
Now, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Gravenberg. Now to Isak! That was very necessary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mamouche. O'Reilly. Very much into the last knockings. Soboslai gets it clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Made its way to him, and he's lost his man here. That's a foul in a dangerous area. There's the shot! Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack